Hi everyone, welcome to Beauty in 5 Minutes. I am Jazz, our beauty editor at Adore, and today we are going to be talking all things the Korean 10-step skincare routine. So the whole point of the 10-step K-beauty skincare routine is all about youthful, glowing, well-aging, hydrated glass skin. While there is 10 steps, that doesn't mean you have to do 10 steps. Depends on your skin types, like any skincare routine. You could combine a couple of steps if you've got a product that kind of tackles 2 of those steps in the one, or you can really just like cut back where you feel like it's not necessary. So our first step is going to be an oil or a balm cleanser, removing makeup, SPF, debris from the day. So for example, we've got the Clean at Zero cleansing balm. Really, you're just going to be using this as your first step, warming it up in your hands, and removing all of that debris from the day. We are going to move on to a water-based cleanser. So this could be like a foaming cleanser, a gel, a cream cleanser. This is the cleanser that's most tailored to your skin concerns. It's really just gonna take your cleansing journey a step further and just make sure that it is a clear canvas to work from. We are moving on to our liquid exfoliant. This isn't something you have to do every single night. You might use an exfoliant one night if you have more sensitive or even dry skin, or you might up it to 2 nights a week. This is going to go in even further and do the good work. Remove any excess oil buildup, any product buildup, or anything that's basically congesting your skin, and also help resurface it. So that's where you get like that really glowy, gorgeous, bright skin. I have the Sun by Me AHA, BHA, PHA 30-day Miracle Serum. A toner or a facial mist. One example of that is the Laneige Cream Skin. So it's a toner and moisturizer in one. Essentially, this is about just bringing back some of that moisture to your skin that you may have lost from your exfoliant and adjusting your skin's pH levels to make sure that the steps following, you're going to get the best results from those products. Essence. And Essence is sort of like this in-between of like a toner, but it's like a little bit thicker. I've grabbed the iconic COSRX Advanced Snail Mooch, and this is something that you could potentially skip if, for example, you've used your Laneige Cream Skin and it has a lot of those similar sort of hydrating properties in it. You might not need this step. Serum. This is the point that you're going to be using a targeted treatment. So if you have dryness, that could look like hyaluronic acid, or even if you have texture, could be like a niacinamide. It really depends on your skin type and your concerns. Having a serum like this, Innisfree Green Tea Seed Serum, is amazing because this is packed with a bunch of hydrating ingredients and it's going to just protect and enhance that skin's moisture barrier. Sheet masks. Not completely necessary. I'm not saying every single day you have to put a sheet mask on because ain't nobody got time for that. But once a week, twice a week, it's just a really lovely bougie self-care moment, especially this one by Hada Labo. I used it the other day before going out and my skin was so soft and so supple and just delicious. An eye cream. Not everyone is going to require an eye cream, particularly if you don't have any major, I guess, skin concerns around your eyes. But if you have things like puffiness or dark circles or just general dullness or dehydration, this step is all about putting that moisture back into that eye area and addressing any of those concerns. Okay, we're almost there. Step number 9, it's a moisturizer. We all know what these do. They're all about hydrating. They're usually filled with humectants, which draw water into the skin, and emollients, which are just gonna like really build and support that skin barrier. For example, I've got the Hada Labo Anti-Aging Oval V-Lift Hydro Cream with me. This is a really gorgeous, delicious, hydrating cream. It makes your skin look really dewy and just chef's kiss. Last but not least, nighttime, you could incorporate an overnight mask if you have particularly dry, dehydrated skin. Or during the day, you're going to be following with your SPF, of course, because that's how every skincare routine should finish. And then you're good to go. And you'll have gorgeously glowing, youthful skin, and it'll be delicious and you'll be hooked. And then you'll be trying to make time for a 10-step routine every day. For more info on the 10-step K-beauty skin routine, we've actually already written a Beauty IQ article about it, which Maddie can pop somewhere here in the description. Otherwise, if you have any comments or if there's anything that you guys love about the K-beauty skin routine, I'd love to hear about it. Pop it in the comments.